Everybody wants to lose. You spend your whole life trying to avoid it. You arrange your days, your choices, your relationships around the hope that you'll never have to feel it. And when it comes anyway, and it always comes, you treat it like a mistake, like something went wrong, like the world broke a promise it never actually made. But losing was never a malfunction. It was always part of the design. Every life gets the same visit: the failed business, the relationship that ended, the dream that died, the money that vanished, the door that closed in your face when you were sure it would open. Here's the truth. There are lessons in this world that winning cannot teach you. There are things you will never understand until the thing you built falls apart in your hands. Success is a poor teacher. It flatters you. It tells you that you were right all along, that your methods were sound, that your judgment can be trusted. And half the time, none of that was true. You just got away with it. Losing doesn't flatter you. Losing tells you the truth about yourself, whether you want to hear it or not. It strips away the story you were telling. It shows you who you actually are when the props are gone. Today, I want to talk about 10 things you'll only learn from losing. Not from reading about it, not from watching somebody else go through it, from losing yourself, from standing in the wreckage of something you cared about and having to figure out what to do next. These are not comfortable lessons. They don't arrive gently. They arrive at the worst moment of your life, uninvited, and they demand that you pay attention. Most people don't. Most people waste their losses. They go through the pain and come out the other side having learned nothing. And that is the real tragedy. Not the loss itself, but the loss that taught you nothing. Now, before we get into the list, you have to understand something about how people relate to losing. Because most people believe deep down that losing is shameful, that it says something permanent about their worth. So when they lose, they hide. They pretend it didn't happen. They rewrite the story so they come out looking better. And in all that hiding and rewriting, they miss the only valuable thing the loss had to offer. Listen, the loss doesn't care whether you're ashamed of it. The lesson is sitting right there, in the middle of the pain, waiting for you to be brave enough to look at it directly. You see, winning and losing are not opposites in the way you think. They are not two separate roads. They are the same road. And every serious life travels down both stretches of it. The person who has only one is not lucky. They are unfinished. They have not yet been tested by the one teacher who tells the truth. And here's what most people don't realize. The wound from a loss and the wisdom from a loss come from the same place. You cannot get the wisdom without taking the wound. There is no shortcut. There is no version where you learn the lesson painlessly. So if you have lost something recently, a job, a relationship, a business, a version of the future you were counting on, I want you to stop treating it as pure damage. Some of it is damage, but some of it is education. The most expensive education you will ever receive. The good news is that a loss, properly understood, pays for itself many times over. What it takes from you in the moment, it can return to you tenfold across the rest of your life. But only if you're willing to sit still long enough to receive what it's trying to give. You must take this seriously, because the next loss is coming, whether you're ready or not. And when it comes, you will either waste it or learn from it. There is no third option. The only question is which kind of person you'll be when it arrives. Number one, you learn who actually stays. When you're winning, everybody is around you. The phone rings, the invitations come. People want to be near the light, and you make the mistake of thinking all those people are your friends. You confuse proximity to your success with loyalty to you. then you lose. And the strangest thing happens. The room empties out. The calls stop coming. The people who couldn't get enough of you when things were good suddenly have very busy lives. And it hurts. It hurts in a place that winning never reached, because you realize that some of the people you gave your time to, your energy to, your trust to, were never there for you at all. They were there for what you could do for them. But here's the truth. In that emptied out room, there are one or two people still standing, maybe three if you've lived well. The ones who showed up anyway. The ones who didn't need you to be winning to care about you. And you would never have known who they were if you hadn't lost. You see, success surrounds you with a crowd, and the crowd is a kind of fog. You can't see who's real through it. Loss burns the fog away. And what's left standing when the fog clears is the truth about your relationships. That truth is worth more than the thing you lost. Because now you know. Now you know exactly who to pour into for the rest of your life. And you know exactly who to stop wasting your time on. Most people, when they lose their crowd, get bitter about it. They spend years angry at the ones who left. Don't do that. The ones who left told you the truth by leaving. That's a gift, even though it doesn't feel like one. Thank the emptied room for showing you who was real. Then go build the rest of your life around the ones who stayed. Next. You learn that your identity was never the thing you lost. When you tie yourself to a title, a role, a business, a relationship, you start to believe that the thing is you, that without it, you don't exist. So when it's taken away, the fear that grips you isn't just about losing the thing. It's about losing yourself. You look in the mirror and you don't know who's looking back, because the person you thought you were was defined entirely by something that's now gone. Here's the truth. You are not your job. You are not your bank account. You are not your relationship status or your title or the thing on your business card. Those were things you had. They were never things you were. And you don't learn that distinction until one of them gets ripped away and you discover, to your amazement, that you're still here. The morning after the worst loss, the sun still comes up. You still have to eat. You still have to decide what to do with the day. The person who does all that, that person is you. That person was always you. The thing you lost was just the costume you were wearing. And once you understand that, something powerful becomes available to you. You stop being terrified of loss because you've learned that the core of you survives it. The building can burn down and you're still the architect who knows how to build. You see, the people who never lose anything walk around fragile. Their whole identity is a house of cards built on things that could collapse at any moment. They don't know it, but they're living in fear. The person who has lost and survived doesn't have that fear anymore. They've already found out what's underneath, and what's underneath cannot be taken. Drop the belief that you are what you have. You are the one who has it, and the one who has it can lose it, grieve it, and go build something else. That's a person who's free. And you only become free by losing the thing you were afraid to lose. Next. You learn how much of your success was luck and how much was you. When you're winning, you take full credit. Every good outcome you attribute to your brilliance, your effort, your judgment. It feels good to believe that. It feels earned. But it isn't the whole truth, and losing is what teaches you the difference. Here's the truth. Some of your wins were you. Real skill, real work, real judgment that deserved to be rewarded. And some of your wins were timing, circumstance, the market moving in your favor, the right people happening to be in the right place. When you were winning, you couldn't tell those two apart because they both produced the same result. It's only when you lose that you're forced to separate them. To ask honestly what part of this was in my control and what part was never mine to begin with. You see, that question is one of the most valuable questions a person can ask. And almost nobody asks it while they're winning. Why would they? Winning doesn't demand explanations. Losing does. Losing forces the audit. And the audit is where the wisdom lives. The person who loses well comes out of it knowing exactly which of their abilities are real and which of their past successes were gifts of circumstance. That's a person who can rebuild with clear eyes. They know what they can actually rely on. The person who never loses never does the audit. They keep believing their own legend. And when the circumstances finally turn against them, as they eventually turn against everyone, they have no idea which of their tools still work. They've never separated the luck from the skill, so they're helpless. Losing humbles you in exactly the right way, not by making you think you're worthless, but by making you see yourself accurately. An accurate self-knowledge is the foundation of everything you'll build after. You cannot rebuild on a lie about who you are. Losing takes the lie away. Next, you learn that the bottom is not what you feared. Before you ever lose big, you carry a picture in your mind of what the bottom looks like. And that picture is terrifying. It keeps you up at night. It makes you cling to things you should have let go of long ago. The fear of the bottom runs your life from the shadows. Then you hit it. The thing you were most afraid of actually happens. The business fails. The relationship ends. The money runs out. You land in the exact place you spent years trying to avoid. And here's what you discover. The bottom is solid. It's hard and it's painful, and you wouldn't have chosen it. But you can stand on it. It holds your weight. You don't disappear. You don't cease to exist. You're still breathing, still thinking, still capable of taking a step. Here's the truth. The fear of losing is almost always worse than the losing itself. The imagination builds a monster in the dark, and when you finally meet the monster in the light, it's smaller than you thought. Painful, yes, but survivable. And survivability changes everything. You see, once you've been to the bottom and found it solid, you're a different kind of person. You take chances the fearful version of you never could, because you've already met the worst case scenario and lived. The threat that governed your whole life turns out to be a place you can visit and leave. The people who never hit bottom are ruled by the fear of it. They play small. They protect. They never bet big on themselves because they can't afford to lose. But you already lost, and you're still standing. So now you can afford to bet. This is the strange gift buried in the worst loss. It frees you from the very fear that was holding you back. You spent so long avoiding the bottom, and it turns out the bottom was where your courage was waiting for you all along. Next, you learn who you are when nobody's watching and nothing's working. When you're winning, character is easy. It costs you nothing to be gracious when everything is going your way. It's easy to be generous when you have plenty. Easy to be calm when there's no storm. None of that tells you anything true about your character. Losing is the test that reveals the real material you're made of. When it's all falling apart and there's no audience and no reward for behaving well, what do? That's the question loss puts to you. Do you blame everyone else, or do you take responsibility? Do you turn cruel, or do you stay kind? Do you cheat to recover what you lost, or do you rebuild honestly, slowly from nothing? Nobody's watching. There's no applause coming. It's just you and your own conduct. Here's the truth. Your character is not what you do when it's rewarded. Your character is what you do when it costs you, and nobody would ever know if you cut the corner. And you don't find that out until you're losing. Winning never asks that question of you. You see, some people lose and become bitter, dishonest, cruel. The loss revealed something rotten that success had been hiding, and that's painful to discover about yourself. But it's better to know, because now you can work on it. And some people lose and discover a dignity in themselves they never knew was there. They discover they can lose everything and still not lie, still not blame, still not break. That discovery is worth more than the money they lost. Far more. Loss is the mirror that doesn't flatter. It shows you the character you actually have, not the one you like to believe you have. Look into it honestly. Whatever you see, that's the raw material you're working with. And the good news is that even a flawed character can be rebuilt, but only by somebody honest enough to see it clearly first. Next, you learn the difference between a setback and an ending. In the moment of the loss, everything feels final. This is it. This is the end of the story. You'll never recover. You'll never build again. The thing that just died was the only thing that mattered, and now there's nothing left. That's how it feels, and the feeling is a liar. Here's the truth. Almost nothing that feels like an ending actually is one. The mind in the middle of pain cannot see past the pain. It projects the current agony forward forever and calls that the future. But the future doesn't work like that. Time passes. The wound closes. New possibilities appear that you couldn't have imagined while you were down. The ending you were so sure of turns out to have been a bend in the road, not the edge of a cliff. I once knew a man who lost a business he had spent 15 years building. He was certain his life was over. He told everyone who would listen that he was finished, that there was nothing left, that a man his age couldn't start again. He believed it completely. He wore the ending like a coat. 5 years later, he was running something twice the size of what he'd lost. And when I asked him about it, he said the strangest thing. He said the failure had been the best thing that ever happened to him, because the business he lost had been the wrong business, built on the wrong foundation. And if it hadn't collapsed, he'd have kept pouring his life into it until he was too old to build the right one. The ending he mourned had actually been a rescue. It just took him 5 years to see it. In the moment, all he could feel was the death of the old thing. He couldn't yet see the birth of the new one. You learn after enough losses to distrust the feeling of finality. You learn to say to yourself, this feels like an ending, but I have felt this before, and it was never the end. It was always a passage to something I couldn't see yet. That knowledge lets you keep moving when everything in you wants to lie down and quit. Next, you learn what you can actually live without. Before you lose, you have a long list of things you believe you absolutely need, things you couldn't possibly survive without. The income at that level, the house of that size, the approval of those people, the certainty about the future. You've built your whole life around not losing any of it. Then you lose some of it, maybe a lot of it, and you brace for the collapse that's supposed to follow, the collapse you were sure would destroy you. And it doesn't come. You live on less than you thought was possible. You survive the loss of approval you thought you needed. You get through the uncertainty you thought would break you. And in getting through it, you discover something that changes everything. Here's the truth. Most of what you thought you needed, you only wanted. And most of what you thought you couldn't live without, you were carrying like a weight, not enjoying like a gift. The loss forced you to set the weight down, and only then did you realize how heavy it had been. You see, a person who knows what they can live without is a free person. They can't be controlled by the fear of losing, because they've already discovered that the loss they feared was survivable. Nobody has leverage over someone who has learned to need very little. The person who has never lost is trapped by everything they own. Every possession is a hostage. Every comfort is a chain. They spend their lives protecting things they're afraid to lose, and the protecting becomes a prison. Losing teaches you the difference between a need and an attachment. And once you can tell them apart, you carry less, you worry less, you risk more, because you finally know how little it actually takes to be all right. That knowledge is one of the great freedoms, and losing is the only school that teaches it. Next, you learn to sit with pain instead of running from it. Most people, most of their lives, are running from discomfort, running from silence, running from the feelings they don't want to feel. They fill every moment so they never have to be alone with what hurts. And it works, right up until the loss that's too big to run from. When the loss is big enough, there's nowhere to run. The pain follows you into every room. It's there when you wake up and there when you try to sleep. You can't outrun it, can't distract yourself out of it, can't fill enough hours to escape it. So finally, for the first time, you have to sit with it. You have to feel the thing you've spent your whole life avoiding. And it's awful. And then something happens that you didn't expect. Here's the truth. The pain you sit with moves through you. The pain you run from waits for you. Every feeling you refuse to feel doesn't disappear. It goes underground and runs your life from down there in ways you can't see. But the feeling you're brave enough to feel all the way through, that feeling finishes and lets you go. You see, losing teaches you that you can survive a feeling. That's a lesson most people never learn. They think that if they let themselves fully feel the grief, the fear, the shame, it will destroy them. So they never do. And they spend their lives half numb, protecting themselves from an emotion that would actually have healed them if they'd let it. But you, standing in a loss too big to escape, discover that you can feel the worst of it and remain. The feeling crests and passes. You're still here. And now you're no longer afraid of your own emotions. That changes how you live. You stop running. You stop numbing. You start feeling your life directly, the pain and the joy both, because you've learned that feeling doesn't kill you. It's the running that was slowly killing you all along. The big loss teaches you to stop running. And a person who has stopped running is finally fully alive. Next, you learn that starting over is not the disaster you thought it was. There's a particular fear that keeps people stuck for decades. The fear of going back to zero, of having to start again from nothing, of losing all the ground you gained and standing once more at the very beginning. That fear is so strong that people stay in dead things for years rather than face it. Then the loss forces it on you anyway. The thing you were protecting collapses, and there you are at zero at the beginning, exactly where you swore you'd never end up again. And here's what surprises you. Starting over the second time is not the same as starting the first time, because you're not the same person. You carry everything you learned building the first thing. You know things now that you didn't know then. You're starting from zero on the outside, but you're starting from a mountain of experience on the inside. Here's the truth. You never actually go all the way back to zero. That's the illusion. The ground you gained wasn't in the thing you lost. The ground you gained was in you, in your skills, your judgment, your knowledge, your hardened resolve. And none of that got lost. All of it starts the new thing with you. You see, the person starting over for the second time builds faster than the person starting for the first time, much faster, because they're not learning the basics anymore. They already paid for that education with the first loss. Now they get to build on top of everything they already learned. The fear of starting over assumes you'd be starting as a beginner. But you're not a beginner anymore. The loss made sure of that. You're a veteran who happens to be starting fresh. And a veteran starting fresh is a formidable thing. Once you've started over once and discovered you can do it, you're never fully afraid again. You know how to begin. You know the beginning isn't fatal. And that knowledge sets you free to take the kind of risks that people terrified of starting over could never take. The loss that forced you back to the beginning taught you that the beginning was never something to fear. Next, you learned that you were stronger than you ever believed. This is the last one, and it might be the most important. Before the loss, you had a certain picture of your own limits. You knew or thought you knew how much you could take, where your breaking point was, what would finally be too much for you. And you organized your life around never reaching it. Then the loss came and pushed you well past the point you thought would break you, past the line you were sure you couldn't cross, into territory you never believed you could survive. And you survived it. Not gracefully, maybe. Not without breaking down, not without dark days you don't like to remember. But you survived. You got up in the mornings when you didn't want to. You kept going when everything in you said stop. You made it through. Here's the truth. You are far stronger than you think you are, and there is only one way to find that out. You have to be pushed past what you thought you could handle. The limit you imagined for yourself was never real. It was just the edge of what you'd been tested by so far. The loss tested you further, and the edge moved. You see, a person who has been broken and rebuilt themselves is not the same as a person who has never been broken. The unbroken person is fragile in a way they don't even know. They've never been tested. So they don't know what they do under real pressure. The rebuilt person knows exactly what they do. They've already done it. There's a kind of quiet confidence that only comes from the far side of a loss you were sure would end you. It's not loud. It doesn't brag. It's just a settled knowledge that you can take a hit and keep standing. Nothing can shake a person who carries that. The strength was always in you, but strength you've never used feels the same as no strength at all. You have to spend it once in the fire to find out it was there. And the loss was the fire. What it burned away was your illusion of weakness. What it left behind was the proof of your strength. So here is what I want you to carry with you. 10 things you'll only learn from losing. None of them can be taught from a book. All of them cost you something. And every one of them is worth more than the thing the loss took away. You learn who actually stays. You learn you were never the thing you lost. You learn how much was luck and how much was you. You learn the bottom is solid. You learn your real character. You learn a setback isn't an ending. You learn what you can live without. You learn to sit with pain. You learn starting over isn't a disaster. And you learn you were stronger than you ever believed. Every one of those lessons is sitting inside a loss you've already had or one you haven't had yet. Not because losing is good. It isn't. It hurts. And I would never tell you to go looking for it. But because losing is coming regardless, and the only choice you have is whether you'll learn from it. Most people waste their losses. They go through all the pain and collect none of the wisdom. They come out the other side bitter and smaller, having paid the full price and taken home nothing. Don't be one of those people. I'm telling you, the loss you're most ashamed of might turn out to be the finest teacher you ever had if you're brave enough to sit with it and ask what it came to show you. You must take this seriously. The lesson doesn't chase you. You have to reach for it. Think back to the biggest loss of your life so far, the one you don't like to remember. Instead of turning away from it, turn toward it. Ask what it taught you. Ask what you know now that you couldn't have known any other way. Write down what that loss gave you, not what it took. You already know what it took, what it gave, the strength it revealed, the people it clarified, the truth about yourself it forced you to see. There's a list there, if you're willing to look. And the next time you lose something, because you will, instead of asking why this is happening to you, ask what it's here to teach you. That single change in question will transform the worst days of your life into the most valuable ones. The version of you that has learned to lose well is a version that almost nothing can defeat, because you've stopped being afraid of the thing everybody else spends their life running from. You've made peace with the teacher that tells the truth. Winning will make you feel good. Losing will make you wise. And a wise person, over the length of a life, builds something a lucky person never can. Let the losses teach you. Let them make you into somebody the wins alone never could. You must trust that what feels like ruin is often the beginning of the only education that matters.